Hey guys, here we go again. Another guide, another day. Um, I'm kinda tired. I did this recording like 2 times now, and both times my capture card got filled up. So I went ahead and changed the the SSD in the computer. I applied a new one just for the videos, so I can capture them without having any trouble again. I hope it works this time. So yeah, what we are going to talk about today is pushing. Unfortunately, since it was more structured before, but yeah, we go ahead and throw that out of the window now because yeah, all my setup is gone since I did this video so often now. Basically, the goal is we want to reach stage breakthroughs, right? We get insanely nice gear, we get a nice companion, we want that shit. We wanna go as high as possible, at least to get like those stuff. Other people wanna go even higher because they want rankings, understandable, but if you're not paid to win, that's nothing you really can bother about. So, what we can do with actually pushing a stage higher. Something I told you last video already was potentials, okay? Get your potentials high, you want attack potential. As you can see, my place is messed up as well right now. I got only 3 attack potentials and only 2 of them are as good as I want them to be. So I will go ahead and swap a lot of out here as well, but I'm low on magic cubes, that's why I'm just not swapping out anything at the moment. But yeah, that's like my standing at the moment. So yeah, as I told you also in the last video, don't be worried to use normal attack if it's just what you get at the moment. It's randomized what you get, so if you're not lucky, normal attack's still better than anything else if you don't get potential, okay? So don't worry about that too much, just try to get as high as possible and only roll if you have a certain amount of cubes. I would recommend like 200 to 300,000, just so you can make sure that once you hit like 50 to 70k, you can still grab something good like normal attack at least, or like lower potentials, so that you don't like completely waste 2 spots or something for, I don't know, 1% attack speed or 2% movement speed or some bullshit. You don't want that. So try to always have a few cubes left, just so you can still switch around a little bit. So because like even 40% attack potential is still better than 20% attack speed on a golden one, in my opinion at least, because attack speed is nice and all, but 20% out of the 400 something you have is just nothing at all. But 30% more damage is, out of the whole damage you have, like the potential, is quite a lot actually, because you don't get too much potential at all besides the potential. So yeah, next thing, we talked about the specials, and I will go ahead and talk about them once again, because you will have to reset them quite a few times if you really wanna min-max each stage of the game you're at the moment. What I mean by that is, we still don't increase any attack at all, only if you really maxed out everything in this game. You can go ahead and do that, but there is just absolutely no point. You see it your own, it's like 100k flat attack if you really maxed it out, but you get a ton of better bonuses anywhere else besides that if you go ahead and do other things. So let's go ahead and go over what you should skill in what priority again. Experience, then you want to increase gold. I went with attack speed then. I didn't go max on movement speed yet, but I will at some point. But you will see in a second why I didn't. This is the reason I had to reset, because when I wasn't high enough yet, I went ahead and actually maxed out both of these. So this was like my first reset I had to do. Then I went ahead, and that's also why I don't have the movement speed maxed out anymore. And I maxed out every single skill, I maxed the skill damage overall, I maxed the cooldown reduction for the skills, and I increased my boss damage. So the boss damage was basically the second time I resetted this already. because I had the boss damage maxed out and my cooldown reduction, but not the skill damage, and only the Brunhilde skill, but not those two. So I reset it again because I wanted to go for the skills first, because then was the point where I had enough points to actually max out all skills, and that helped me a lot in the long run, because bosses are kinda hard, but there is like a little trick where you can use your skills as a reset to actually get like a little tweak out of them, and then the boss damage is not that necessary anymore. We skip the increase item drops. It's nice and all, but that's like the thing you do before you go for attack, to be honest. Like, you get a ton of items, don't get me wrong, you get a ton of items, and if you really want to go for high farming only at the moment, you could do it if you consider resetting again at some point. So if you really say, okay, you really want to go for farm hardcore just for items, for especially for special, I go for this stage at the moment for farming, and it gives me quite a ton equipment on S tier. That's good, and also getting like all those sigils and stuff and the tickets, really nice. But if you wanna push high, it's not what you wanna go for. But if you really say, okay, you wanna go for farming and you wanna, like, don't waste too much chance on summoning at the moment, you kinda wanna have a high number there or whatever reason, you can do that, but I recommend you to be honest, not. So next we got the super crit and the super crit damage. So even though I mentioned already in my last video that you don't want super crit and you don't want crit rate at all, I still skill it as of right now, and this will be the third reason I will reset again at one point, because right now I cannot go higher. Next thing I unlock will be, I believe, hyper crit chance and hyper crit damage, and once I hit 800, that should be around tomorrow, then I will actually reset it and go again with 0 points on super crit and all my points into the hyper crit. But as of right now, I kind of want to tweak out a little bit of the persons, so that's why I just go for it as of right now. But it's only 1000 gems to reset it, so I don't really worry too much about it, especially because I'm not free to play, so I get around with gems quite easily if I need to. So yeah, let's talk about the trick I was mentioning before. So you saw like pretty much where my account progression is so far. This one is triggering me quite hard because I was pushing quite hard on equipment at the moment, but I just didn't get the boots yet. I opened up all the SSS ones, and yeah, like my last hope now to actually get there, because I don't want to push more into that, is getting the last SSS equipment. I bought quite a ton of the gems because I wanted to push levels on the summoners. But yeah, they are quite good on level right now, so I go ahead, get the 5k again, and then I buy the equipment, and I really hope that I get boots out of there. If not, that's really unlucky, but yeah, that's what my aim is right now, because yeah, then if I would get them, I could push quite high tomorrow already. Also, for account progression, before I forget it, I maxed out equipment to A level everywhere, and on boots I'm a little bit, not on boots, I mean on S tier I'm quite stuck still a little bit. I can go ahead and do a few levels actually here still. Yeah, I didn't use up everything I had yet, but yeah, actually I'm S tier maxed nearly as well here now. That's quite good, to be honest, because as you can see, also mentioned in my last video, you get quite a good amount of XP boost. That's just 60% like that. So same goes for my swords, I think. Oh, actually I can push some damage, I believe. Unfortunate, one is missing, but unlucky happens. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the maximum stage I can join. That's this one, and let's go for rush. So as you can see, I mean, okay, the first 1 or 2 enemies will be quite easy because there's no groups, that's just 1 or 2 enemies. this wave should be doable as well still. And my Brunhilde skill is about the corner, so I should be able to actually clear a little bit more. Let's see, yeah, Brunhilde is up. And that's, by the way, why I went with skill damage. As you can see, the Brunhilde skill is just insane. Literally one-shotting stages that I cannot even clear at the moment. So yeah, Brunhilde skill went out, so yeah, now you will see I will definitely lose the stage. So let's go ahead, go to battle, go to tower. And now we wait till the timer hits 1 second, okay? We wait, and we go away. Now we click on auto, so we don't want auto skills anymore, okay? There's a good reason why, because if you join the tower while you're running a stage, the stage point where you at. So if it's, for example, the stage I'm at right now is a boss stage and I cannot kill the boss, barely, then I can go ahead and on the last second go into the tower, and the exact stage I was playing before will come up again with the same, with the timer resetted and with the HP resetted, but my skills aren't resetted. So we see Brunhilde skills, still 14 seconds, 1 second on the timer, we go back into the tower, we wait the 30 seconds again. So sorry if that will take some time today to show this trick off, but it really helps you to tweak out just a little bit more of your account, and actually if you're close to the next breakpoint you might actually do it with this trick. So that's why I'd rather take a long time to show you this trick instead of just make it unclear for you. So we lost the stage, and as you can see, again, same stage, we reset at HP and cooldown. And the time we have for the mobs. The cooldown is about to hit its timer again, so we wait. Brunhilde skill is up, we go back into the tower, we wait the last 30 seconds now, and after that we want, because we have the Brunhilde skill up when we go out of the tower again, we want to use auto now again. So he can just play his tower, lose, win, whatever, we don't really care. We just want to go away from the tower. We can also use give up on that, and then we go out and boom, cleared the stage. Easy, you see? And as you can see, we barely cannot kill him, I believe. Oh, actually we can. Nice, nice, really nice. So that's all. That's basically all you need to do. So once you hit the stage you cannot clear, I will show you once again now. We wait until we hit the stage we cannot do. I think this one should be fine, but maybe the next one should have 2 enemies, so we should have struggles there. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I have a lot of fucking hypercrits at the moment. Yeah, as you can see, that's why you wanna go for hypercrit, by the way, because it's just insane. If the skills hit hypercrits, it's one-shotting everything basically, even on stages I'm not good at. So Brunhilde's skill is back up. Yeah, actually I think we one-shot this stage actually. Yeah, wow, nice. Okay. Talking about showing off how to lose stages. But yeah, that's by the way marking my point why you wanna go for hypercrit all the way. Just ridiculous, the damage. Well, can we lose a stage? Maybe. I actually would like to this time. Just to make sure I can show you. This one looks bad. Fuck. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Nice. 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 We can join the tower. We can give up on the tower, and we can go again. Okay. So we wait again until Brunhilde's skill is about to go down. So since we only have 3 seconds left, I will go ahead, click on auto, give it up. And Brunhilde's skill is about to come up again. And there we go. Clear the stage again. Easy. And you can do this all day. It takes some time at some point, because you might just lose a wave really barely because you just didn't got the crits you need. So if you really take some time and do this trick and sit there for hours, you might actually be able to go like 5 to even 10 stages higher as you're at the moment. Sounds crazy, but yeah, I mean, that's the power of hypercrit, that's all to it. And as higher my hypercrit chance goes, as less time I will need to abuse this trick to actually go higher. So yeah, that's basically everything I have to show you. I hope you enjoyed this trick and this video. If you have any question at all, please let me know. I'm glad here to help. I'm glad to give you a guide about everything, and yeah, just let me know. If you have any idea of a new video I should do, talking about something specifically, let me know as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one. Bye!